Everybody make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out the merch, bbcmerch.com. Hit the notification bell. Share the video. Let's introduce our special guest today. So who are you? Let them know who you are if they don't already know.
Yo, it's your boy BSG, Black Spider Guy Advice from NYC. You heard, doing my best to help out my bros. Dealing with these 3 foes, you know, I'm just trying to do my best, man.
Hell yeah, man. Shit, all the way from the East Coast.
Yeah, man, that was a long flight.
Hey, but shit, we finally got you here, man, off the Zoom screens right here in the studio. That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what's up, guys?
All right, man. So today, man, we just covered the King's Table, man. I say about, we got about like good 12 questions. We're going to break them all down, man, and get this off for the male watchers right here, man. Get you some knowledge right here. So first question is going to be, can you give us a breakdown definition of 3 types of game men can run when it comes to courting women and finding women?
So 3 types of game. I mean, you can be aggressive, you can be aggressive, passive aggressive, or you can be passive, right? I would say. Aggressive is, and I hate using these terms, you got that alpha mentality where I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to show who I am. Here's my money. I got my clothes. Yo, what's up, girl? How you doing? You know, my name is so-and-so. I got this car. I got this ride. What's good? Then you got that passive aggressive where it's just like, you know, you doing, hey, what's up? You know, I could take you back to the crib, but, you know, there's some shit, you know, whatever. You're not ready for that. But anyway, my name is this and that. You giving her your number and shit, and then you dip, and then you just let that play. And then you got the last one, which is the nice guy route. I really hate that freaking route. But
man, yeah, would you consider that? Is that, I don't want to say cheating, man, but is it some sucker shit? Like,
it is a form of game.
Okay,
but you eating crumbs.
Yeah.
You eating crumbs. You begging for crumbs. You in her life all day long. You basically the boyfriend without any
say so.
No treats, no nothing. You just starving, bro. And then at the very end, when she's finally done getting banged the hell out, it's like, all right, well, your last one, so for real. Here you go. It is a form of quote unquote game. I'm gonna wait until she sees that I'm the one. I hate when guys tell me that.
I'm telling you, man.
It's like, bro, this is not a Disney film.
But would you say that's men saying that they don't want to work hard, they just want to just settle, so it's the easiest route?
I would say so. You know, we live in a society now where it's like men are not allowed to be aggressive, or men are told that anytime they are aggressive, it's seen as a negative. So it's like a lot of dudes would prefer to be passive because it's like, oh well, you know, that way the world doesn't think I have toxic masculinity, and it's like, bro, you don't have toxic masculinity if you're being aggressive. Most girls, and I'm being aggressive in a consensual way. Let me just reiterate that, but. You know, girls naturally want a man to go after her anyway. So it's like you being passive you're feeding into that nice guy mentality of I'm gonna just wait. Whereas the dude, Latron or Jamal or Chris or whoever it be, baby is already just banging and slaying. And you saying, oh, those are toxic misogynists, but she's sleeping with him, bro.
It's true. It's true. And then what do you think about? So what about? Is it possible for the dude to? His main game, his go-to is the nice guy. Can he switch to the asshole? Is it possible?
I feel like the only way to switch to the asshole is to have a huge traumatic change. You know, I went through that era where I was just this nice guy, and all of a sudden you get that realization, that epiphany moment. That epiphany moment. Sometimes that epiphany moment comes in at a really, really good time, and by that I mean like you this nice guy forever, and you in like 15 different friend zones, and you're like, why isn't this happening to me? And then all of a sudden you just depressed one day, and then you find out or you hear a whisper, I'm just using them, and then boom, you're like, oh shit. And
okay.
Then you learn.
I got you.
Something traumatic that'll flip you.
You need that trauma. That trauma is gonna make you go, I was lied to my whole life, and then that energy puts you in another space
where I don't give a fuck attitude.
Exactly. And then you start learning, you start recalibrating, because that recalibration isn't just gonna come. I mean, for some people, I can't say it does happen, but very rarely does that happen without that trauma.
Okay. What about dudes that are trying? I think we asked the girls this not that long ago. The guys that are just being consistent, but they're not getting nowhere. Like we asked the girls like not that long ago, like, do you ever give a sign to a guy that like to just completely stop? Like he keeps on being like,
nah, bro. Girls will use you no matter what, man. At the end of the day, why do women date men at all? It's almost survival. So if she can have 15 dudes giving her supplies and resources, bro, you a whole grocery store. I'm not gonna why would she stop? Especially if she finds you that you're a little bit attractive, a little bit cute. Okay, I can deal with his assholeness or deal with his beta energy, quote unquote, and they'll deal with that. But you know, at the end of the day, I feel like there are a few girls that'll be like, hey, look, you know, I don't really like you like that. I know you like me. Let's stop playing this game. There's some rare females out there that'll do that.
It's rare.
Can't sleep on them, but most girls will use you till you are dried up on the ground.
True.
Especially in a society where it's like, know your worth, queen. All men, all men are just
goddamn word
things you can utilize. Like
that's right, queen.
Yeah, be a queen. He know what he doing. Might as well.
So, what would you say today if we had a breakage and say like social media was crashed down for 30 days? Would you think chicks would come to realization like I'm not really as special as I think I was? Or do you think they would just hold and wait until...
You said 30 days? They definitely going to wait, bro. They're going to be like, yo, eventually it's going to come back on. Yeah. Eventually it's going to happen. It would have to be
a minute.
Right. It would have to take a complete blackout of all social media, and they're like, yo, it's not coming back. And they're like, oh shit, it's not coming back.
Now we gotta actually use our brains.
But do you think girls would readjust though and know that there are 4 and not really the 9 and 10 that they
Well, definitely. I mean, again, social media is consistently reassuring individuals that they are this thing. I mean, clout gives people this unreal view of themselves. Like, I remember when somebody told me, yo, you got all these followers on Instagram, and I'm like, bro, whatever. But for some people, it's like, yeah, man,
that means a shit to them.
Yo, I'm from New York City.
Yeah.
Y'all better recognize who I am. It's like, bro, calm the fuck down, because all it takes is
searching for that validation.
Right. All it takes is for a profile to be deleted. Now, who the fuck are you?
True.
Right. I had 326,000 followers on TikTok 4 years ago, and they took it away from me. If I was super egotistical, I would have been like, yo, they took my shit away.
Yeah, you know.
But I was like, nah, we just gonna do it again.
Okay.
And I did it again. So it's just like, it depends on the person, man.
All right. In your opinion, like, you know how important attention is to women, obviously. Like, it's damn near like currency. How would you suggest, or how could you suggest to men, how could they use that to their advantage versus disadvantage? You know, a lot of men giving away all that attention and not getting the shit.
So my thing is this, bro. I don't give attention to nobody that don't tell me they're attracted to me or show interest in me.
Okay.
Right? A lot of dudes are just giving water to wells that are already like full to capacity, right? And they just saying, oh, I know it's dry, let me keep doing this. And it's like, bro, there's 20 other dudes pouring water into this well, right? Where there's a well over here that there's a guy saying, hey, man, come over here. And you're ignoring that, right? A lot of dudes ignore these girls that actually are interested in them. And that's why, for me, I would say it's quote unquote easy because, you know, like you said, attention is like water. But if you turn off the faucet and you only pour water in places that need it, right? This would force, like we were saying, girls to reevaluate who the fuck they are. And they would be like, oh, shit, wait a minute. I'm not Miss Queen on top. Guys was just giving me water because they thought they had a shot. But now guys are focusing on, this is why I love so much what I do. Once a guy realizes that, wait a minute, I'm just feeding all these wells that don't give a shit, then they're able to pinpoint the well that actually needs the water. And now it's working for them. So again, if dudes were to focus on who they're giving their attention to, why they're giving their attention to them, right? Versus just giving just to give. Because a lot of dudes are in that mindset of, oh, this is how a man's supposed to be, bro. It's not 1950 anymore, right? Girls are using you. You're being drained purposely.
A lot of dudes don't see that shit, though. They really see, like, man, like, no, she's real cool people, man. I don't mind doing this for her. Like this.
But it's like, she's cool people, but at the end of the day, you want to get her guts, right? It's like, let's be honest. And so, because you want to get her guts, she's not your homie, right? If she, like, me and you, like, yo, what's up, bro? Yo, man, yo. I just got us some pizza, bro. Oh, sweet. But if it's a girl, it's like, okay, well, there's underlying sexual intent. So we can't ignore that. Dudes will pretend like they not wanting to bang a girl. Yo, man, me and her been friends for 7. I'm like, bro, you want to bang out her guts.
First opportunity he get,
right.
He gonna take it.
I'm like, bro, do you like men? No. Bro, then why? Oh, well, bro, stop it.
That's what we with the girls that be coming out here, we ask that question a lot. Like, do you think men and women could really be friends? And majority of them like, yeah. I'm like, what?
I have a part of my body that fits in yours.
You feel me?
like honest, like and no man spends energy on a woman that he don't have some underlying sexual interest in, unless he don't find her attractive, but she adds to his piece. That's different. Right? If now I'm treating you like a homie now you're feeding into my piece. But the thing with that is there's always somebody that's attracted to who.
Exactly.
Because a woman is not going to give herself.
Because
there's always a dude that wants a 2 or a 3 or a 1. There's always a dude that wants a woman. So if this 2 is consistently or by your side and you absolutely have no interest in her, that means she's interested in you. There's always some underlying sexual interest in something.
Okay. How would you say, like, nowadays, how is the sexual market determined? What is that like your value? Who determines that, and what makes it higher and lower?
At the end of the day, bro, a man's value comes from what he can do, right? The amount of resources I have and the status that I can proclaim to showcase to everyone else, right? So, you know, for example, if a man is 6'3", 6'4", his status automatically goes up, right? Because a girl naturally is inclined to go after a man that she can look up to.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Right. But see, this is where it changes, though. Because at the end of the day, the goal for a female is what? Resources.
Yeah.